I don't give a about anything you gotta say. Oh, well, why you hating on LeBron? Why? It's because as soon as he opted in, it removed all flexibility. He didn't do the shit he normally does, which is opt out and then sign back in when he goes over the salary cap because of his bird rights. He didn't do that. That's when I try to tell niggas online like, hello, what do you mean by this? It's because as soon as that nigga LeBron opted in, all of the flexibility that the Lakers had were done. It was done with already. So when y'all sitting there crossing your finger, oh, Rob Pelinka needs to wake up. Wake up with what? The 50 cent he got in his back pocket to do something with, nigga? What are you talking about? What is Rob Pelinka gonna wake up with? He don't have nothing. What are we talking about? Niggas gonna have to like trade nigga. Like what do you think is gonna happen?
Y'all can't even get Ayton?
Oh, but Ayton is a buyout nigga. We can buy him out, and he got bought out, and then we can give him.
He's a free agent now.
I know, but we can give him the rest of the $10 million to kind of fill out what he was going to make this year. But that's it.
I can't y'all need a DFS replacement too, bro.
We need a LeBron trade partner, and niggas gonna be upset at what I'm saying. But the truth of the matter is, not a nigga in this chat is gonna come up here and tell me any different, nigga. There's not a nigga in this chat that's gonna tell me different. Because you can't. Because you know what I'm saying is a fact. Lakers payroll next year is projected to be about $190 million. Salary cap is $154, so removing LeBron's 52 will put LA roughly $16 million-ish below the cap. Oh, wow. Oh, man. We could have had that flexibility, but Bron said, fuck y'all. So for the people out there who are wondering about how I feel about the Lakers and the situation they're in right now, LeBron, et cetera, et cetera. I said this on Twitter when it happened. And matter of fact, let me go find my tweet because I tried to explain to you all. When LeBron signed his contract extension, it put the Lakers at a significant disadvantage. A significant disadvantage. And everybody, everyone was sitting there telling me, oh, no, oh my God, limits, he's limited for whatever reason, and I don't understand this at all. When people criticize anything that LeBron does or questions it or may have negative terms to it, people automatically think that, like, you're the worst person in the world. I'm going to tell y'all niggas right now as I get into this, I don't give a about anything you niggas got to say. Because I'm not a LeBron fan, nigga. I'm a Laker fan. So let's get that out of the way. But B, I also acknowledge that it really wasn't much on the table for really either side to do. Because both of them are trying to go in the best of their interests, right? So let's date it back to last year when the Lakers decided to trade for Anthony Davis. I believe, as well as what I understand, the reason why they did this, and I think I said this as well, is because there weren't really that many more options out there to see significant improvements this year. Significant improvements of the roster the way it was currently constructed. The idea of going after the 5 that Anthony Davis wanted, including myself, I wanted as well, that player really wasn't available. Everybody was like, Miles. And Miles Turner was not made available to the rest of the league because how much the Pacers had turned their season around. Which then forced the Lakers to make a very tough decision. If we cannot improve this roster, knowing that we may effectively only have this year and next year of LeBron, then what do we need to do? And I think they made the best and most sound, logical decision, and that is prepare for post LeBron and get Luka to the table. That makes sense. That makes sense. There was a bunch of chatter. Oh, LeBron knew. Even though none of it made any sense for LeBron to know. Because effectively, when the Lakers traded for Luka, it was punting not only that season, the season that just passed, but also letting it be known that this is the direction that we're heading into. And because LeBron had a no trade clause, it's not as if like we could do anything. We quite literally could not do anything. So you ran through the rest of the season, see what you can get out of it, and it wasn't much. There was nothing much there. Okay. So that then gets us to where we are now. And LeBron opts into his contract. Now, I want people to thoroughly understand why that is extremely detrimental to the Lakers. But for LeBron, there's not really many other options he had either. They both were at a stalemate. One nigga wanted to continue to make as much money as possible and to maximize the last year potentially of his career, while the other one was preparing for beyond this next season. So they were on two different timetables at that point. They did not they were not aligned with one another with what they wanted to accomplish. That's very important to acknowledge, because that then begs the question, well, what exactly was LeBron supposed to do? LeBron doesn't really have that many options either. So when y'all sit here and tell me, oh my gosh, you want him to take a pay cut? No, I never said he had to take a pay cut. He could have opted out though and then opted back in. But if he took that option, let's go through LeBron's options for a second. Okay, LeBron opts in like he just did right now. He opts in. Cool. Boom. Bada bing, bada bam. Matter of fact, let me read this real quick. Losing LeBron would not free up any significant spending power of the Lakers. Just an FYI, because some seem to be confused on this. Lakers payroll next year projected to be about 190. Salary cap is 154. Removing LeBron's 52 would put the Lakers only $16 million below the cap to spend. And the room exception once the cap space is just used under $9 million. $16 million is a lot. Even $9 million a year is a lot. So I don't know what. Only $16 million. I don't know what the fuck are we talking about. Okay. $16 million a year. That's a good money. I don't know what we're talking about for role players too. And not like we're asking for a third option, a third star. But here's the problem. So let's go through all of the options here. LeBron opts out and take a pay cut. Okay, he opts out. Then what? He comes back to the Lakers and say, okay, I want to opt out. I'm gonna get roughly around the same amount of money I made, but I'm gonna take a little bit of a pay cut. As they just said, there really wouldn't be a significant amount of pay cut that he would take, because that still would not have given them significant wiggle room. So you take a pay cut, $16 million goes from 18, 20 million, not a significant difference from where we are already at right now. So that's option number one. Option number two, LeBron opts out, hoping to opt back in, and the Lakers say, you know what? No, we're not going to pay you for 50-some million dollars. We're not going to pay you for 48, 46, 45 million. No. We're not going to pay you that much. We're going to give you around low 40s to high 30s so we can make ourselves as financially flexible as possible to give us as many options as possible, because we are already looking to do that anyway when we traded Anthony Davis. So no, we're not going to do that. We're not going to pay you that much. And you know what? Since you opted out and you want another contract, you know what else we're going to do? You know what else we're going to do? No to the no trade clause. Whenever we deem it necessary to trade you, fuck it, we'll trade you. Now, some of you may be sitting here saying, I see somebody in the chat, this is so redacted. No, it's not. It actually makes a lot of sense. LeBron opts out. He comes back. He demands $50 million. Okay. Go get it somewhere. Where's a team that you want to go to that can contend, that has the capability of paying you 50? Name them. Name them. OKC doesn't. You think Philly has the capability of signing him to 50? You don't know what the fuck you're talking about. You don't know. You don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Oh, somebody said, bingo, sign and trade. You're right. It would be a sign and trade. So let's say, hypothetically speaking, he gets sign and trade to Cleveland. And in the process of signing trading to Cleveland, let's do the math here on this one. If you want to get paid the 50 and you want to go, let's say, back to your hometown, Cleveland, what would the trade have to look like to get that deal done? You would probably have to throw in Jared Allen, who's making 20, and another 23 for DeAndre Hunter, because you will be taking his starting position and maybe another flexible contract here and there to get your 50. If you're the Lakers, you're like, you know what? Okay. Hey, you got it. Hey, we're already preparing beyond you anyway. If we can get the big that we want in a 3-and-D wing on the perimeter, hey, do it. Go find it. Go do that. Actually, you know what? Go do that for us. Go find someone that will trade for you. Go do that so we can fill out the rest of our roster. Oh my word. Out of all the times in which we could have gotten Brook Lopez, we get the worst version of himself. He's a shell of himself. Free agent center Brook Lopez.
To the Clippers.
Oh, to the Clippers. I was about to say, oh boy, that right there would have been scary. I don't really like that for the Clippers. Fuck. Oh shit. I don't really like that for the Clippers. I don't know if y'all saw Brook Lopez in the playoffs. It was a yikes.
It was
a yikes. It was a massive yikes.
He was practically unplayable.
Yes, it was bad. Back to the LeBron point though. Okay, cool. Go find it. Go find a trade partner so we can trade and go get the big and the perimeter defender that we need for the price point that we want to pay him for anyway. Go find it. Okay, cool. So it doesn't really benefit LeBron in that capacity either. However, this way, I get the $54 million that I'm getting paid, and I get to stay under the contract that they agreed on. That's a no-trade clause. So if I ever want to be traded, they would have to go about finding teams that I would want to play for. And this is the reason why it was so important when the news broke. And I laughed about it, but it is true. The reason why I feel like what I'm saying is true is because they broke the news on ESPN that there is little to no trade interest for LeBron around the NBA. The only reason why you wouldn't know this is because if you start making phone calls to trade LeBron. That's it. So when y'all are asking, everybody in the chat even saying, what is Rob doing? He can't do nothing else. There's nothing else that he can do. I don't know what else y'all want him to do. There's no flexibility. None. He can't trade him because he has a no trade clause. He's making $50+ million. And if you're also LeBron, what else were you going to do? If you opted out of your deal, you gave all the flexibility to the Lakers to sign you back to whatever they deemed necessary to sign you back for. And if you wanted more money, you would then have to go find another team that was willing to pay you that money. And in the process of doing so, more than likely the Lakers would have gotten something back in return anyway. So the Lakers, $50 million, go find a team that will pay you $50 million, and then we'll trade. We'll trade with them. We'll do a sign and trade. Fuck it. Low talking like Bradley Beal's on his team. No, I'm talking like other owners in the NBA and general managers know that if they have one player on the team making $54 million with a second apron where things are hard capped, there's only so much that you can do. The days in which niggas going out there having 2-3 niggas on max or near max contracts, those days are done, my nigga. Those days are done. We are back to the old days where you have one star and a co-star that may be an all-star caliber player, and now you got to go figure it out. That's where we're at right now. We're at a point in time where everything counts. The amount of money that someone's getting paid in contrast to their production matters more than star power, because you have to fill out your roster. You have to. That's why OKC did it the way they did. The Pacers are able to do it. Houston's able to add all these pieces because they still got Amin and Jabari and all those other niggas on rookie deals. They got rotational players on rookie deals. That's why they're able to do it. The Lakers don't have that. And so when you have a team that this upcoming season, the Lakers are going to end up paying next year, the Lakers are going to pay $52 million to Bron and then $45 million to Luka. Let's do the math on that. Let's do the math on that. 52.6 plus 40, basically 46. That's $98 million, basically $99 million for two players. No, I'm not gonna get on YouTube. $99 million for two players. As you can see right there, the salary cap last year was $140. So you only have about $50 million for the rest of the team. So I ask you niggas, what do you want? What do you want? What do you want? What do you want that's realistic? This isn't 2K, my nigga. You can't take off the rules. What do you want? Trade Maxey, Gabe, and Vando, man. And I'm not saying that they shouldn't, and let me be clear, I'm not saying that they shouldn't make any trades. They should, without a doubt, make trades. Without a doubt. But I don't know, like, as soon as LeBron opted in, that was it. The offseason was done for the Lakers. That was it. LeBron only had 3 options. Either I'm going to opt in and take the amount of money I want, opt out and ask for the amount of money and do a sign-and trade, or 3, take a pay cut. Those are the 3 options that he had. Those are the 3. That was it. That was it. Niggas talking about 04 retire. I guess so. Which is a sidebar, which is the last point I want to make. I think LeBron is probably going to retire. He doesn't normally do this. Like, this isn't, I'm going to be honest with you, these are things in which he normally doesn't do. Normally what he does is opt out to then opt back in to a 2-year deal. He literally does that. He does it all the time. This is the first time he's ever not done this before. So, like, this is all the signs of LeBron potentially retiring. Like, this is it right here. This is it. If LeBron really, like, people sitting here saying, like, oh, LeBron is going to wait for Bryce. Sidebar, don't know if y'all have seen Bryce play basketball. Don't hold your breath. Don't hold your breath on that one. Don't hold your breath on that one. Because if LeBron was just going to wait on Bryce to come, then he would have done the 2-year. He would have opted out, came back in on the 2-year.
YOLO, you're not recording, are you?
I am, yeah.
What
do you about to say? Because we can just cut it out.
No, I was about to say, you seen that old nigga in LA now?
Who?
Brooke.
Brooke?
Lopez.
Yeah, right. I don't know what the Clippers on.
Nigga, Brooke Lopez, screen defender. James Harden, POA. Hey, man. We'll be there. That shit is gross.
You don't like that, though? You don't like the, Tuition $2 says, LeBron could not re-up because the Lakers did not offer him, and they would have lost this no trade, and he would have lost the no trade clause. That's what I said. Yeah, basically. Low, it's time to enter fan free agency and join us Rockets. Oh man, this is gonna be a dark year. It's gonna be a dark year as a Laker fan. What's that? Yeah. If Luka signed a long-term deal, chat. Oh shit.
What's good, yo?
Blinding. Oh, let me read these last two. We'll hear from the super fan Matt.
Nah, you're nasty.
No, Matt.
Super
Nah, go
fan. Oh, brother.
ahead and read this. Go ahead and read the power check. Go
We're
ahead.
calling
Matt,
Matt
yo,
a
Matt,
super
wait,
fan.
wait.
Oh, brother.
Wait, Matt.
Nah, go ahead and read the power check.
For the past
Matt,
3 years, you
LeBron,
essentially.
as LeBron's vice president in the FC, how do you feel about your favorite player of all time hurting your team?
I mean, he did what
His
was
team.
best for him. So. He did what was best for him. So
Oh, he did it.
I'm not going on YouTube. I this is like a spur of the moment, so no, we didn't plan to go on YouTube.
So you said this was like a benefit for him, right?
yeah,
Like you don't see anything wrong with it at all.
I'm not saying that. I said that he did what was best for him. That's what I'm saying.
Why
What
are we
you
getting
did?
PR
What you
answers
did?
from this?
What you did? He did what was best for him. He did actually.
I mean, yeah, sure. But isn't what's best for him a championship? That's what he wanted, right?
Can he really do that though? Be honest. Can he do that?
Can Brian do that? You're asking me?
I
Yeah,
mean,
can
I
Bron-
was
can
told
Bron-
he's
can Bron win a championship right
he's
now?
the fifth best player on the planet. So
Not in the Lakers, no.
so he's not top five anymore?
on any team. What team can you go to where it makes sense?
Cleveland.
Probably the Cavs. It's like the only team, the Cavs.
I agree. I think the Cavs are the only team. Blinding says for the past 3 years you essentially have been saying Rob can't do anything. I didn't say that. I literally was pushing for Rob to trade D'Lo. I was pushing for Rob to make moves around Rui. I want Rob right now to trade Rui for John Collins if he can. I've been saying that.
Wait, why aren't you guys trading Austin Reeves?
Yeah, apparently there's a lot of interest in Austin Reeves. First it's the Lakers tax, then it's the Rush trade. Now it's Bron's contract. You give Rob every excuse in the book, and he's paying Maxey, Vando, and Gabe $30 million. You just name one nigga. You just name one nigga that was a part of the Luka trade, another nigga in Gabe that's getting paid $11 million, and another nigga in Vando that's getting paid I think $11 million as well. I don't know what to tell you. I agree that the Vando can get paid less, and we should move over Vando. I think Gabe getting paid 11 and a half isn't that crazy, and Maxey on an expiring this year at 11 isn't crazy either. Especially if we had to take on a Maxey to get Luka. Okay. Luka leaving or forcing a trade because of this bum-ass roster construction will be a final nail in the coffin for Rob. I don't think so. I don't like what. So then that goes back to like what did y'all want Rob to do?
Y'all can still get Ayton, man. I don't. You know.
What did y'all want Rob to do? Y'all wanted Rob to do what?
I guess not signed.
He can't trade LeBron because there's a no trade clause. So y'all want him to trade both. I want Rui is fine. Y'all want him to trade Reeves.
Would you not trade Reeves?
If it depends on what's available. I'm not saying to rule
Would
it out.
you trade Reeves for Kobe White?
Well, I mean we're just moving in circles at this point.
Niggas are saying no, but
I would, but I don't think that's I don't think that doesn't address our concerns or problems. That doesn't address anything that just doesn't.
Yeah, it doesn't. Y'all need a POA in the center. I'm gonna be honest.
Like that doesn't
That's
address.
no, and 3-point shooting. You need 3-point shooting.
Yeah, that doesn't do anything for us.
Damn, y'all need a lot. Fuck.
Yes, I know.
A POA, a wing defender, a 3-point shooter, and a center,
Mm-hmm.
and a backup center. Damn, LeBron.
Yeah.
That nigga's money could have done all that.
That's why they saying like, bro, if you can go find somebody that's getting paid $50 million, you go find the trade. We want to trade you, my nigga. Go do
Okay,
it.
not obviously. You know what? I hate the niggas who take me literally. Obviously, not all, but like 40 to 60% of that could have gotten done with the 52 mil that he declined. I'm just saying, like 62, like you know, what I'm saying, what was it? 16 million that he would have left, or would have been like available to the Lakers to use, in addition to what you guys already had before signing and stuff. You guys could have got a lot done.
I just don't want like when and I'll bring some of y'all up here. Oh, let me read through these power chats. And somebody's already open cheeks. Never mind. Oh,
But
open
these
cheeks.
niggas are saying
No, open cheeks is not good.
dunk. Oh, not this nigga. You're
He's
born
been
in
up there for
2000.
like 10 minutes.
Wait, this nigga's born in 2009.
Hold on, let me go through this one more time. Luke. Okay, no. Then it was Mysterious Wombat said retool year for the Lakers. No sense in signing bad contracts. I agree. They should have a ton of cap room next offseason. They will, because next offseason, LeBron will be off the books. Rui be off the books. It really would just be Reeves. Reeves, the last guaranteed year of Vando. If Reeves wants to come back, but Reeves actually, we're probably gonna give him an option. We're probably gonna give him an extension. It's gonna be Reeves,
Atlanta and Minnesota.
Luka.
What is a trade?
For Nikhil?
Yes. Yeah.
Well, let's go to that real quick.
Atlanta and Minnesota are active in conversations on a sudden trade for Nikhil Alexander-Walker.
Shit, bro. Shout out to Atlanta. Atlanta doing their thing.
Yeah.
Nah, Luke Garza's going to Boston. Yeah, I was out.
He's going to the Warriors.
Chat, I was out.
He's going to the Warriors.
Yeah, he's gone.
But be hooping with Curry.
Yo, Matt, they thought I was trolling when I tweeted like 3 hours ago about out to the Warriors. By the way.
Yeah, I saw this tweet.
Own him. Scoot said, if this isn't a sign that Rob Pelinka shouldn't be fired, then God isn't real. I'm so tired of this nigga sitting on his fucking ass all day while we still employ Gabriel Vincent and Rui Hachimura. I don't care if he got us Luka. Every team in the West is better than us now. He has to go. I genuinely want to know, like, what are your expectations when
Wait, what do y'all trade Rui for?
That's what I'm saying. Like, what do y'all want? Like, I don't understand.
What does a package of Rui, Gabe Vincent, like, what does that get you?
This nigga Tank said, I got one Lou Dort for AR and Dalton Connect for you, boss. You got it, nigga. MP13, Lakers bullshit aside, we're in store for some good hoops in the West and East. Is just tragic. Yeah.
A nigga said East. Relax.
No. He's saying good hoops in the West. In the East is just tragic. No one's
I thought you said it and the East.
Yeah. I kind of sped through that. Wage with the $2 said, Low, when we're gonna get a vid on the Celtics' future. Also, do you think Tatum defense, his best attributes declines? Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is. And shout out, I will say this. Thank y'all for giving me the space. I had to take a mental break after everything that happened over this past month. So that's the reason why I wasn't uploading the videos on Low Post. I needed a break. I needed a break. But Superior Vibe says, I'm not gonna cap. I'm not a cap savant, but could you not find a trade for Vando, Gabe, and Maxey that would to have money to keep DFS, since he only got 13.5 and Jake got 6 and maybe another piece? Yes, you probably could, but that's the reason why Houston was so adamant of trying to just throw the money at him, because they were trying to like be very, very clear and quick on like what they want. Only person I see, somebody's in here. I'm gonna bring someone up to see what they have to say about the Lakers stuff.
Yeah, my laptop's moving slow. What the fuck?
Or if anybody, if you want to come up, just request and I'll bring you up.
Let's see what's requesting. What was that?
Can y'all hear me?
Yo, what's up with you?
Yeah, we can hear you.
So what did y'all want to do with the whole Lakers offseason anyway? What did you want to do, Alo?
I wanted LeBron to opt out, not opt in, because that would have
For
given
who though?
for himself.
Was anybody working?
Whoa, what? Why? Someone's echoing.
Yeah, there's a
Alan, you gotta.
yeah, Allen. Yeah. I just muted him.
Okay.
I muted him. So.
Well, I say opt out. I'm just talking about opt out in terms of like his own money, like opt out of his money so that he can come back in and opt back him.
Again, was there any pieces that you wanted specifically that's worth the money?
I mean, it would have given us more flexibility to keep DFS.
Clint Capella ain't worth all that money for me.
No, but
ain't doing it for me.
But it would have given us more.
Oh,
it
damn.
It would have given us more
Nickeil
flexibility.
Alexander Walker, 4 years, $62 million to Atlanta.
Wow, it would have given us
Talked
flexibility.
about it the year.
Yeah, Trae Young.
Shout out to the
They
Hawks.
just overpaid like shit. What the
That
fuck?
is, I think it is.
Yeah. Trae Young need to go, bro.
Bro, how much? Wait, let me calculate that.
Go.
real quick.
Why would he leave?
No, I don't think.
go?
Yes, that's
Where would
15.
Trae go?
That's 15 and a half.
He's making 15 and a half.
There's
He's,
no
he's
teams for
making
Trae.
more than AR.
Atlanta and Philly need to make a trade for Trae.
Philly.
So to answer your question,
Yeah,
you opt out. You opt out. That gives you the $16 million cushion to do what you need to do.
For who?
And then you can assign a kill. You can keep DFS. You can go after Miles Turner. You have more flexibility to do whatever you need to do.
Is that putting us over the top? I don't think so, bro. I don't think so. Not for no Clint Capella, who gonna miss a couple of games.
You keep saying Clint Capella. I've never said Clint Capella. I don't know why the fuck you keep saying Clint Capella.
I don't see anything that's worth it.
Okay, and that's and I partially agree.
Because it's not that.
But if that's the case, if that's the case, then I agree. I said that both entities are basically at a standstill.
Yeah.
The Lakers probably came to this conclusion last season when they traded AD. They were like, "Bro, there's not really much that we can really do. There's not really much that we can do."
We gotta let Rob cook, man. We gotta hold off and let Rob cook, man. He be shooting gun now. We're gonna be shot forever. So
someone said Low wants role players over LeBron.
No.
No. Let me be clear. Yes, I would want depth for the future over 1 year of LeBron potentially that we now know is not going to manifest to anything. Yes, I would, nigga. And if you don't, take that nigga's penis out your mouth.